I don't know if you're gonna find anybody more committed than this guy right here. So I don't even know if I'm parked legally or not, but we are looking for some clients in a high dollar area. And so we had to park off into the woods because there's absolutely no parking in the entire neighborhood. So we're going up, we have to run up this big old hill and do a little bit of door knocking and see if we can find what my clients are looking for. So come along on the journey. All right, 1 hour and 45 minutes down at Country Manor Estates. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous neighborhood. Met actually a lot of great neighbors. Nobody wanted to sell except for the one that was already for sale, but we got some contact info out there, met some of the neighbors, handed out a couple digital cards so they can't lose them. And we'll see. I'll follow back up with them in about a month or so, see if they have any homes available for clients, and then we'll go from there. All right, we did it. We made it. We got the sweat to prove it. We got some leads out of that. Nobody wanting to sell, but a lot of good conversations with neighbors. Got the name out there, and really we just kind of gave them some value, some local information about the neighborhood, the community, some local events that are going on through next month, not necessarily associated with our brokerage, but just some events in the community that we just support and really like, and think it'd be fun for the community to do. Can you tell I've been out in the sun for a little bit? So really the goal of today was to preview two neighborhoods that would be considered possibilities for my clients that are coming up from Virginia. Again, they're at a high price point. That's why we're at the nice neighborhoods. There's not a crazy amount on the market for sale in that price point. And so really we're just trying to drive up business. So how are we going to do that? Number one, we're going to preview neighborhoods and preview homes. Make sure they're even the right type of home. The last thing I want to do is waste my client's time coming up here 2.5 hours and then driving all around York County, and then and I bring them to a house and it's something they just flat out don't like, and I've ended up wasting their time, and they feel like I haven't heard them, right? They feel like I haven't, listened to them or heard their concerns, or, heard their wants and their dreams, which is just as important. So we preview the homes. We do our due diligence beforehand, before I even mention it to them. We door knock neighborhoods and we find out about the neighborhoods. I found out in this one, if you're familiar with Spring Grove and the paper mill, many times a year, the sulfur smell from the paper mill goes through that community, even though it's a super nice neighborhood. That is a factor that they would have wanted to know. And if I wouldn't have door knocked today, I wouldn't have been able to tell them that that is a factor that happens in that neighborhood, and just to keep it in consideration. Everything I find out, the more information I can get, allows me to be a better negotiator, allows me to come to the table with reasons for why our offer is the way it is, the price and the terms. So we found out some information. Not only do we preview door knock, but we also do plenty of cold calls. So not only listings that were expired in their price point that we call, listings that were expired above their price point that might be able to get a deal, as well as, even some below, just to check all of our bases and see if we can even find a deal or something that makes sense for them and works. So after we do the cold calls, we do paper campaigns, meaning direct mail, things of that nature, to the local neighborhood. So not only the expired listings, anything that's been withdrawn or canceled, as well as just continuing to call around these neighborhoods. And if there's one neighborhood that they really like, that suits them, that has many homes within their budget and price range, I'm calling every single one of those homes, right? So, and it doesn't matter if it's at this price point, or if you're someone thinking like, well, Kev, I'm not looking for $1 million home. I'm looking for something in the 250 range, but I have a specific area that I want to be in. And so if you want to be someplace like Spring Grove, Hanover, Red Lion, Dallastown, Wrightsville, Dover, really anywhere, if you have a small niche that or place that you want to be in and you're having trouble finding those homes, we find those homes. That is the commitment that I've made to myself and my clients that is going to set me apart. I don't have 10 years, 20 years, 30 years under my belt. What I do have is a fierce persistence and an urgency to find someone the home that they deserve at the price that they're happy with. And so you can't always get everything that you want, but we're not going to leave any stone unturned, and we're going to try to find that home at a price that makes you happy, at a price that you can live with in this market and the economy. The thing that is going to get someone a home is not going to be the same homes that everyone else is competing for on the market all the time. That is a lot of the business. But if you're looking for someone that is going to turn over every single rock and then dig the dirt underneath that rock and find you a home and make sure that every possible home that's on the market, off the market, was on the market but is now off and is coming back around again, that we find deals that investors have, single family homes that investors have that are in our network, things of that nature, we're going to find you that home. And so that's what we're out here doing. We door knocked for about 3.5 hours today. It was pretty hot, but honestly, the last 30 minutes, there was some cloud cover, which was like somebody was looking out, so that was nice. But yeah, I'll end it there. And really, I want to end this with a call to action and say that interest rates have not changed in over a year, and they kept saying they would. While interest rates have not changed, home prices have continued to go up. So my question to you is, what are you waiting for, right? We don't know if interest rates are going down. And if they do, you're going to have a lot of competition with you. And when they do, home prices are going to continue to go up. So would you rather be ahead of the curve, getting in when everyone else is scared, or would you rather jump in when everyone is looking to buy and sell a home and you might not get the best deal? The time where everybody is scared is typically the time where the most opportunity is had for those that are willing to overcome that fear and just find out more information, right? So that's my I can't even think of the word. That's my challenge to you guys, is to, whether it's me or another resource, find out some more information about your current situation and if it's a possibility for you. Because imagine 2 years down the road, right? And you're finally able to purchase a home. Well, what if you were able, and you don't think you are right now, but what if you were able to purchase a home 6 months from now versus waiting 2 years, right? What does that look like? What would that do for your family? What does that just do for you, right? Whether it's a closer commute or more family time, whatever it is. I know it's gone on a long time. I am going to drink some Gatorade and head on over. Got to pick up the dog. I hope you guys are living life to the fullest. And if I can help you in any of your real estate needs, not just buying or selling, right? If you need a plumber, a roofer, if you have just questions about your home, allow me to be a free real estate resource for you, whether it's questions down below or you shoot me a personal message or a text. Reach out to me. I love this stuff. I could talk about it all day and all night, so you're never bothering me. I'll answer your questions and we'll make you feel better about the situation that you could be in and see how long it could take to get you into a home. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you in the next one.